And so, oh, hold on, wait, that shouldn't be seen yet, because, okay, there's a few things going on with this game tonight. Good evening, everyone. Real quick, we gotta make it to the final floor and survive. Alright. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Hey there, Paralons. Good evening, son, bro. Also, damn, you have all the versions of Voice of the Void set up. That is so incredibly useful, like, legitimately. Alright, so, okay, we're starting off with chatting first, because, well, two things. First of all, Easter happened. So, you know, you did a little fun art for Easter. Let's just scoot down here. Sadly, this isn't the fully fun version here, because, well, it's Twitch. I'm not really sure about how much they'd be accepting some things here, so instead, you guys get the, it's kind of spicy, but, you know, kind of just Old Bay spicy. Not super spicy. But yes, hey, I did some art for Easter. Yes, Forbidden Cake. I don't want... Look, it's VTuber hips. They might not be moving, but I'm a little scared. I'm not ready for them to go after me for my hips, you know? No, Camaro, no vamos para o Brasil. Hey there, Shed. Welcome in. Pass the butter, man. I mean, it's already pretty shiny. I don't know how much butter is needed. That's the question. Also, hi, Pothole. But yes, this will be posted on other socials, like tomorrow-ish, I think. It's also on my Discord already, but yeah, I got some Easter art done. I feel very proud of it. I actually blazed through this thing really fast, so I'm just glad it came out nicely, because I don't really do, like, cel-shaded stuff too often. It's not really my thing. But that's just the small, fun, hey, I did some art announcement, because yes, Ribsteak Face. It's this game, and, you know, I know I'm in for a good game. Because you know what greeted me when I started it? This. This is what greeted me when I started this game. Not, you know, not a fancy, not, you know, not everything needs a legend, but like, the fucking workshop and language choice with this beautiful piece of art on it. This is just telling me I'm in for a fantastic time. Because, oh, we are here for the old days. Yes, tiny little window is right. Yes, that's like, that is a larger resolution than it actually was for me. Like, this thing was, like, kind of centered in the middle of my screen. Thinking of me and my fight or flight reflexes. I mean, we're going to Brazil. You're gonna need those. Yeah, like, this game looks profoundly scuffed in all the best of ways. 2017 virus. Oh, man, no. This reminds me of, like, some of the keygen stuff that was floating around. Like, it would probably have some bopping music going with it, but this is the kind of, like, visuals you'd see on some of the keygens around for some games. But, this alone wouldn't be enough for me to go, oh, we're in for a time. The trailer, because the trailer's up on Steam and all that, you know, if you haven't seen it, it's an audio experience, and speaking of which, I will turn the game down when we get over to it. Let me actually go over to get that set up in just a second, because we are about to get overdue what I started the game with. So, there's only one thing that comes up in the category. No, there's two things that come in the category for Brazil. There's Brazilian Drug Dealer 3 and Brazilian Drug Dealer 4. Where are 1 and 2? I don't know. I don't think I want our 1 and 2 are at. So let's switch that over as we go over to... You'll see why I'm saying this is going to be an experience, everyone. This is the resolution the game launched at. So I gotta make some fixes, but I had to show it. I had to show this. I had to show you this is what I start the game and I see. Oh. So we gotta, let's go over. By the way, you can hear the lovely audio. Okay, no, we're just gonna keep most of this as is. Let's press, no, we're just gonna press Alt-Enter. That does not full screen the game. Okay, no, there's a full screen button, though. It does have a little full screen button there. So, let me turn this game down real quick, is what I have to say, because I have a feeling. I have a feeling he's gonna be pretty loud. Also, hey, there's Stevie McQuaig face, and yeah, like, Ripstick face. I think this is gonna be janky, but this is a good kind of jank, because again, this game is instead this right here. is a Quake mod. This isn't a Doom mod like I thought it was. No, this is Quake. Let me tell you, it has been a long time since I've touched anything Quake related. Again, we're gonna keep an eye on the volume. I'm gonna adjust if it's really loud because I hear that it is really loud is the thing. Like, that's what I heard. Also, hey Snowbit, I just saw my windows were a little scuffed up, but I didn't see you there. Curated, handcrafted, artisanal shitpost. Yeah, this is like a fine wine of a shitpost here. And they just added multiplayer. It's 32-man multiplayer. To which I gotta say, everyone, guess what we might try and do for community night? Because this game's $5 normally. Right now it's on sale. Right now it's $3.75. So if you like what you see here, and we set up a community game, you're invited, everyone, because I don't think it's gonna run out of room easily. Because, like I said, it's 32 people. Alright. There's a lore? You know, how deep does this slow go? Hold on. Characters 1. Oh god. Oh, the PNG. Kaze is the a Praga folder. Brazilian TV show. He finds himself held hostage by the goons that last beat. No, I need to play this game. I need to play this game. I will not understand any of this lore and any of these characters. Stop you. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Horde mode. I know they added. There's so many options. Oh, this is gonna be magical. The difficulties are called skills. Stupid easy, normal, hard, kinda nightmare, not so much. Oh my god. Let's just try normal. Oh. Hold on. I like breakcore, but this is a little loud. How you doing, everyone? Are your ears okay? Oh, 7 shrimp combo. I have to turn it down real quick. For myself. Oh, BGM is still playing? Motherfucker. Give me 2 seconds. I will check here. Because the game music is not going to play while I'm all tabbed away from it. Is part of it. We're gonna check some things here. Is audio... Okay, capture audio is working. Do you hear the game now, everyone? That is the important question here. Do you hear this? That is a small problem. Weird. Hold on. It's quiet, but I can hear the cacophony. Alright, if it's a little too quiet, then we will turn it up for you. I had to turn it down quite a bit on my end. Is the volume good now? There is a lot going on in this audio. Almost hear it. Alright, let me turn that up a teensy bit more. Because, oh god. Alright. Alright. Soft rustling sound? Kind of. Okay, we're gonna just do this. So this should be good, I hope. Alright. It's music! I swear. Oh. What? Save / load like old FPS. F2 save, F3 loads, F6 quick save. Alright, yeah, like... I'm good with quick saving. Oh god, what? What? I'm hitting control. I don't know what that's doing. Oh, okay, no, hold on. Hold on. Alright, so we have a small problem. Jump is mouse 2? Swim up. Let's just set jump to space, you know? Swim up should also can't be space. No, let's just have that. We'll have some stuff, you know? Mouse. Mouse options, cool. Key setup. Attack. Why is control attack? Control should not be attack. Oh god. Alright. Alright. We should be good now. Control does nothing. Alright. Alright, we're ready to rumble, everyone. Okay. Intentado. Por salvar o game apesque. Depois vai em single player es seguinte save game. Para carregar vai em load game nesse mesmo menu. In Doom/Quake. Oh god. Alright. Alright, we know how to save, we know how to load. We are in Brazil, everyone. You get some shells. Hell yeah, we get some shells. Look at what's by our health bar, by the way, everyone. We don't have like little face of like the Doom guy. Well, the demons are here. We gotta close the portal, everyone. Hey there, Sharona. We're playing Brazil game. Oh my god. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, MK Ultra has nothing on this. MK Ultra could do a lot of things to convince people to perform violence. Because it just tells you there are demons around. There are people wearing helmets. Let's grab this. Ate some pastel and sugarcane juice. That's our health, by the way. We pastel sugarcane juice. Honestly, sugarcane juice, by the way. Quite yummy. Russian sleep experiment. Like, mind you, I've had like sugarcane juice and calamansi. Press the button to quick save, human. I hit the quick save. That's a dog. That's a dog, everyone. I think that's a dog. Let's shoot the door to open it. Thank you, door. Well, look at it. Look at the face. Oh god, the zoom! Woo! Okay, stop zooming, please. Please. Oh god, it's not a toggle. It said toggle zoom. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. It might have been a lever. Alright. So... enter to change backspace to clear. Sure. Alright, can I unzoom? Oh, God, no, I'm stuck. Oh my god. Alright, hold on, we have to restart already. Because, okay, toggle zoom means you're stuck in zoom, and quick zoom takes you out of the toggle zoom, and I'm having a moment here. I'm having a stroke. Hey there, Frog Adventurer. I'm so sorry you were coming in here during this game. Green has wheels, grass. I lied about the wheels. Grass shouldn't have wheels. So thank you for the sub, Frog Adventurer. 8 months. Thank you for the 8 months. We gotta restart. Oh! Quit. Totally quit the game. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta... Alright, we gotta restart the game, everyone. Oh my god. We are looking at, wait, why is it why is it smaller now? Why is it smaller now? Everyone? Wasn't it like twice the size earlier? What happened to it? Leave you now that I have my streak. Have fun. Thank you, Sharona. I understand. This game is certainly not everyone's cup of sugarcane juice. Let's open the game fully. Oh my god, 25 streak. That is a 25 shrimp combo right there. That is a lot of shrimp. Yeah, we're a minute into this game. Hold on, let's make sure that it kept the keyboard set up. It did, okay. Jesus. Alright. Well, yeah, it was extra small so bad. I can't believe this shit. Alright. Is the game streaming properly? Let me go refresh Twitch real quick to make sure. So we're having a time right now. I'm having so much of a fucking time. Alright, cool. So, we'll save. Wait, did they got... No, they just have sunglasses on. I was like, I thought they were like that one emote. Alright. This game feels great. Is what I'll tell you already, everyone. Of course it does. It's the skeleton... It's still a Quake game. It's still a boomer shooter. Just read drugs. Are we selling or hunting? We are hunting. We are a drug dealer. We have to go hunt demons. We have to stop the demons that we accidentally summoned. It is a very important task. Why? Because we somehow summoned these demons. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a dog. I think this is a dog. Keyword is I think. Keep that combo like a man. My golden days playing King on Tekken. Honestly, the main fighting you may think of when it comes to like big combos, actually. Oh hell yeah, double pistols. The double glonk is actually melty blood. Like the melty blood jokes are real about, you know, playing melty blood in the fucking bathroom. Because finding people to play melty blood with is something. How are you doing, Ati? I hope you're fine. Also, some Brazilian demons. By experience at Couch Strike, I can tell you they suck at aiming, so they use cheats. Be careful. Well, we'll see how we do against these demons. These demons we summon into Brazil. What? There's so many sounds. Why is that a Lego? Okay, we fought a Lego man. Dog from Parasite Eve? Oh god, that's a rocket launcher. Alright, we're gonna run. We need to heal. We need to eat more pastel. We need more sugarcane water. Sugarcane water, where are you? Please help me. Thank you, Poco. This is the overstimulation station stream tonight. That was just a dog. Are we sure about that? Are we sure that was just a dog? I'm not so sure about that. I'm not sure about a lot of things right now. Like, what? Golden double shotgun. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can deal with this. I can like this game immediately. We get some shells. We get some more shells. By the way, apparently there's like at least 30 fucking levels to this game. Yeah, they kind of are just the shotguns from Dusk, but gold. I mean, hey, I cannot complain about some gold weapons. Here, enter Aquienta. Enter Aquienta. Enter here. Thank you, game. Well, that's the first level, everyone. Demon dog or a normal dog with a gnarly head wound. The head looked the most normal out of it. The rest of it looked like it had been skinned. Hold on. I can look at the top of the screen for the window of this game to see exactly how many enemies there are in it, as well as how many secrets there are. Quick save. And yeah, sure, I will quick save at the quick save button. Why not? Why not quick save at the quick save button? Surely the quick save button isn't necessary, but The fact the game gives me one, you know? Birthday lunches. Mafia Secreta Brasileira... Dos Irmãos? I can't read that. Pardon me. I get an achievement for killing the bartender. I'll take it. Mind you, I do not know Brazilian. I believe it's Portuguese. I do not know it. I know that we're doing a lot of things. Maybe as always be safe, and that we do. Double jumping drug dealers. There's actually no double jumping. There's no double jumping. But there's a lot of things going on in this game. Well, that was an arena. At least we can heal with delicious pastel. What? What? Oh! Football! Football! Wait, shit. I think we need to get it up there. I think we need to get this up there. I think. That's just the feeling I get. That my senses. I've gotten bullets and shells. Why is it a wet texture? Why is it this fucking ball? This is like the best ball I've ever seen in a video game. And it makes meat sounds. Oh, come on. No, those suck. No, those suck. Oh, God. Like, you know that this is a well-made shitpost by someone from Brazil by the fact of the matter that it's just so perfectly tailored. No, they just dropped football. And these shotguns are really great because they just hit things and kill things. Yeah, the quick save button. I should sure hit the quick save. Wait. Two? Hold on. Is there needs the silver key of destiny? All right, we'll have to go get the silver key of destiny then. Sure. Okay, I will take this logic. We need the silver key. We need more football. Oh, these feel great. This is a magical game. You know what this feels like? This level specifically? You remember that one wallpaper in like Windows 98 with the maze with like the fucking bricks? This feels like a fever dream version of that. This feels like the fever dream version of that maze. Sure, let's hit the quick save button because we could. There's a quick save button. It's gonna continue to just get to me. Swing around with the entire group into gang wars. Probably. That's my best guess. It would have to be that because imagine 32 people trying to run around this. This game is fucking crispy, though. Like, that's the thing, is this game... This is fantastic. I think anyone's computer can run this. Anyone and everyone's could. I'd be shocked if your computer couldn't run this, everyone. Two of my wives put the whole thing together look crazy. To play together though, that's the part. Oh god, you need to scale how many people you have. Sweet Jesus. You know how I've been talking about playing Serious Sam? That is a game that does do that. Serious Sam has up to 16-person multiplayer. Oh god, the demons really are here, everyone, look. The cross is upside down and on fire. We must stop them. It's a shame that the enemies aren't scaled here. Because otherwise, that would be very hilariously interesting. Instead, though, we just have to deal with the fact that we have 32 of us probably hitting each other. Honestly, this music sounds, like, familiar somehow to me. Particularly, this music kind of sounds like S4 League. For those of you who have actually played that old-ass game. Old-ass, because I don't think it's had any updates in, like, absolutely forever. Call each other wives. Yes, thank you, Millimamadura. I'm so glad you know about that game. I do occasionally like some, but also thank you for the follow, Corpse God. I've seen you around on Twitter, so it's cool to see you here. Oh god. Alright, alright. Wait, hold. I got the melee. I got the melee. I got the melee weapon out. Tears in my eyes right now. It's your melee weapon. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Alright. Okay, this game is peak. This is absolute shrinaba. Okay, for the song schedule time, I drop it. Well, you picked the perfect time after the earlier tech shenanigans of trying to get this game to work, right? Come on, there we go. Let's go. Because this is a magical experience. That's a fucking dinosaur. Oh god, the demons got dinosaurs with them now. What? Oh, thank you for the gifted Frog Adventure. Oh my god, 5 gifted subs, thank you. Oh yeah, you guys can also hear the new sound effect I said. Dinosaurs are normal in Brazil? I don't believe that. I don't believe the dinosaurs are normal in Brazil. Hello, tall homework. Well, you've ended up in a very strange place, in a very Brazilian time in my life, is all I can say. Hold on, we got all the kills. There's one secret. I'm gonna go look around a little for it. Because I need to go find it. I must go figure out where the secret is. My head's spinning a little from laughing at the chancla being your melee weapon. It makes so much sense. It's just the two hits fling. Oh, thank you for the gifted tall homework. Brazilian pizza exists as far as the least their worries. This is true. Brazilian pizza is one of those things. Oh, I see where we need to go. I see where the secret is. I see where that is. How are we gonna get up there? No, I really cannot keep up with this. Alright, the weapons do not have knockback. We are not getting up there through knockback, knock-up shenanigans with this shotgun. The sad thing is I just have weak lungs. I have indeed had to, like, use an inhaler after laughing too hard. So hold on, I think... No. Jumps are actually a little squirrely in this game. But the movement is really well controlled, because this is still, you know... There we go. Hey, Cyber, welcome in. Let me get you a shout-out. Welcome to Brazil, everyone. What a game to raid into. How has your night been? I hope it's been a little more sane than this one. There we go. Armor. Was that the secret? That wasn't the secret? But yes, welcome to, Hold on. Alright, I had to pull up the entire name for this game every time, because it's very important. Welcome to Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive I need to close it. That is the full title of this game. This game is $3.75 on Steam, and it is certainly the most fantastic Doom... not Doom, actually. The most fantastic Quake mod I've ever found. Oh, let me fix that real quick. It's a little janky. It's a lot crunchy. The volume is a little quieter on your end because of all the music going on. Let me tell you, there's some fantastic music. But, welcome in. If you need to raid and run, I totally understand, especially when you come into this game. But, otherwise, feel free to come, hang out, and, enjoy some Brazilian pizza while we try and kill the demons. Not... So that's the funny thing, Neospig. I mean, you're not wrong! Look at the shotguns! They're very... They certainly look like dust. Let's... So there's a secret left here. I'm just gonna try and find that real quick before we go to the next level. Because we found some armor. That's new. I love armor. Actually, wait. I think I know what we need to do. Maybe? Let's find out. So, here's our lovely, football? Football? That is... There it is. I think maybe we need to get this over to one of those goalposts. Even though it has, like, meaty gore sounds to it, and is, like, a flat football. The pinnacle of graphics is here in this game. I've never seen a game with more graphical fidelity. Like, you know, some people are playing all those DLSS HD games. No. We have the pinnacle game graphics here. Come on. There's a goal right there. Goal's like right here. You fucker. You deserve this time. By the way, this is our melee weapon. Okay, no, that is not the thing. I thought that would have been the secret, was to put this through the goalpost, but no. Let's try this one over here. One more chance. Oh, it went over. I am not a football player. Ah. Huh, no, it doesn't go through. Interesting. Well, I'm not gonna look for more for secrets here. I think it's time to go to the next level, because there's 30 of them. There's 30 levels of Brazil. With dogs. With the dog with pacifier dogs at the save points for the quick saves, even though you can just quick save with a button. For the game secret where there is none, I believe it. I would totally believe it. Some games will just do that. Some devs just love fucking with people. It's that or it's like a really weirdly placed one here. Alright, let's leave the level. We have Aqui Entre here. The soundtrack's kind of a banger though. And I swear to God, I listen to normal music. I don't just listen to fentanyl. I do actually listen to fentanyl though. Somehow, this... Oh, wait, hold on. Hello. Rocket launcher already? Golden rocket launcher? Oh, this is a fantastic game. This is a fantastic game, isn't it? Wait, hold on, what? Wait, how did that come out? That's not how those work. That's not how those work. chopped it for the price of a chocolate bar. This goes further than the price of a chocolate bar would. A chocolate bar might get you 10 minutes joy. This is video gaming. Oh god. It works like a rocket. It works more like a grenade launcher than a rocket launcher. Oh my god. This is magical. I've played a lot of shooters in my life, but truly none of them have hit this level of absurd. Okay, Cruelty Squad might be on the docket, but I imagine Cruelty Squad's glop core soundtrack might be a little much even for me. This music, meanwhile, sounds like exactly the kind of shit I would put on when I'm, like, really hyper-focused on working on art. I actually do listen to stuff like this. No regrets. None at all. Somehow this game does indeed feel so very familiar for how strange it is, though, because of course it does. Of course it would. Of course. This is... Because, yeah, it's still just the boomer shooter in the end. I do recommend it on play alone. Amazing. Double shotgun has returned to us. Hey, we already have them. I think this is one of those games where it's like, you can totally start the level again without your shit as one of the settings, I think. I mean, also you can just start from a level too. That's how all these games do work. And playing it all the way through like this does mean that we have guns the whole time. You guys have played this game and decides what's this about, what the hell is this? So, Last Generation certainly has probably played this, and now it has multiplayer. You know, demons got summoned by our mistake, so we had to put them down. And we are in a very Brazilian, you know, everything's very Brazilian. Just look around us. Just look at Medaya here, who is staring down at us from above because we fucked up trying to revive him. Very Brazil. Let's actually pull up... Oh, God, it's so fucking bright. Oh my god, my eyes. This is an awful level. I love it. The game looks a little... This is crunchy as hell. But soul. It has so much soul. It sounds absolutely crispy. It feels great, though. Felt Slivers, you must have come to Brazil. It's fine. Just come to Brazil. Just go to Brazil. Oh, damn, we lost. No, there it is. Football. I don't know if there's any mechanics with the football, but it is here. Oh god, a demon. An actual demon shooting electricity at us. Oh, our health is really down. We got the sad face on right now. Hold on. Hello, Telerid. We're busy. There's a demon right in the door over here. The demon is dead. We are good. We are safe. And Mitaya smiles upon us again, even though we fucked up his resurrection. Look at him. Look at how much he's smiling at us. He is so pleased by our survival. Our continued survival. We're in the football arena. Hold on. Can I get that football through here? No, I lost it. I lost it. Damn. There's a goal right here. There's 3 secrets? There are 3 secrets and we missed them, I think, everyone. Are you having a good time watching this, Big Boy Elroy? Because this is magical. Well, shit, we got to the World Cup arena, and everything's just gone to shit. Maybe if I know since they like Boomer Show as well as the name, it's just random as someone naming their VRC chat world the entire transcript of the B movie. It kind of is. And the funny thing is, it just, like, right as I got the game, it has multiplayer. It has 32-man multiplayer. Alright, we missed the secret, sadly. What? Well, they're now riding around. Garden 74 game with whatever the hell you're in. Brazil. Brazil's what we're in. Oh god, there's falling damage. No, it's the water. We cannot get on the water. The water is red and deadly and hurts us. We may as well get on the boat then. Wait, what? The boat? The boat? Okay. The boat's heading back? Oh my god, the health bar. Oh, we were in a very bad state, huh? Well, we should probably wait for the boat to get back so we can heal on it, maybe? Maybe? I'm not sure at this point. I'm not sure what a lot of is going on right now. There's a lot going on, but I don't know. Too much soul is right. Too much soul might be the way to put this. And creatures and weirdos trying to kill you. I mean... That's pretty accurate to this game right now. Shit. We gotta do this to get up here, but what's up here? Come on. And the funny thing is, like, especially if you've ever looked at the store page of this game, which I'd recommend you should, everyone, even if you're not gonna buy it, there's certain faces talking about this game. Like, Hakita. Praising this game. You know. Hakita, the guy, I believe guy, I don't know exactly, who made, Ultra Kill? Yeah. I can certainly see why to some degree the soul, the energy, the fighting, the shooting, it actually does feel pretty great to play. I also just have a unique brand of, like, shrimped up in the head, though. To actually be kind of enjoying the vibes here. I know there's something wrong with me, everyone. Like, yeah, 1, something wrong with me. 2, something wrong with me kind of vibe. Like, if you were hearing this music at the actual volume, you might be asking what the fuck is wrong with me, everyone. That's all I can say. How do we get up there? How do we get up there? Not through that way. Do we try and go across, do we? Shrimp Screamo. Oh, God. I could try. That is something I could genuinely try and do someday. I just need to, like... I need to figure out what kind of singing I can do. Is that the exit to the level already? I think so. That's boring. Why would we want to exit? Alright, let's just keep mowing them down with this set of golden pistols that feels fantastic. Needs that golden ticket key. We gotta go find that golden ticket key, everyone. Okay, so that's the exit. So do we go back here to the door? Because the door said to go through it. But it's also the same things like the ends of the levels. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, we ran out of pistol ammo. That's a bit of a problem. Hold on. Hold on. Where does this go? Hey, secret area! Look at that! Just, you know, I got that something's fucky sense going on, as always. We found a secret. Now, what that secret got us, I think it got us more armor, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't entirely tell, truth be told. I don't know what's going on, everyone. More than usual in a shooter game. Sometimes it's like, I don't know who I am, I don't know where I am, all I know is I must shoot. That's doubly so here. I just need to shoot. I need to krill to survive. Oh, hey, look. An AK. A golden AK. We got gold weapons, everyone. No one's gonna be able to stab us now. All I know is I'm a shrimp. This is truly a magical level of game. Save rapido. Oh, there's healing up there. Can we get up on the roof somehow? Oh my god. If you just showed someone this game without any context, I think they'd be looking at you like you're insane. Oh, that was actually the exit. Okay. Okay, fast level. Alright. Okay, the golden AK feels fantastic. I wasn't entirely sure how much it did there. Also, there's no music playing right now. I don't know if things are broken. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. That's what I also have to say. Oh. Oh. No, there's music. Oh, there's music, everyone. Oh god, there's music. Just so you know, everyone, there's a lot of music incoming. There's a lot of music incoming. I think we're about to go in the club. It kinda does. Oh my god. Yeah. Music. Oh my god, my ears. It's all quite crunched, everyone. Are you guys okay at least? Your ears aren't being too ravaged by the noise. Like, all of us together get to join in our eyes hurting, you know? But it's a special experience for me. Have my ears, deep fried by this. I'm glad that you guys aren't hearing too much of this, everyone. Our health is still a little hurty, but it's fine. We'll be fine. Okay, cool. We got some AK ammo. One abstract name we played forever ago. Which one was that? Was it the... was it Eclipse Amp? I know that one got weird with the colors sometimes. Oh, I sure love music. I sure love having quality headphones that play every sound crisply and delightfully. This is why I have the sounds delicately turned down. Crouch jumping, by the way, somehow works in this game. And that's the funniest thing to me. Oh my god, he does indeed split into Lego parts. Oh. We found a secret, everyone. We found a very funny secret. It looks like. Now we have rockets that can actually go places. Phenomenal. That's one secret found. Wait, hold on. So, needs that golden ticket key. What about over here? Cool. Alright, here's that golden key. Sure. Alright, that is a level. That is an area we've gotten into. That got the key very quickly. Oh. Okay. You know, I was just making fentanyl jokes about the music, everyone. I don't know if you hear this. I could turn it up if you guys want. 'Cause, wow. This is very crispy. Crank up them jams. All right, give me a second, everyone. Let me crank this up a little. No need we hear it. You know, let's just a teensy bit. Magical. Well, we did summon hell here through our own mistakes of trying to resurrect a comedian. Maybe he's laughing at us from wherever he ended up at because of what the hell we've gotten into here. I think I see some platforming I need to do. We are reaching levels of breakcore I never thought possible. Hey there, Shrimperoni! You've joined for quite a Brazilian point of the night. I think this is a secret up here. No, this isn't, but it is free shit. We'll take it. And all I can say is this is the quality the game has this music ad. Was life a little Brazilianness? It's not much of a life at all. Oh shit, we got invincibility. There we go. They got the Vesk demon goons that took the village. Oh, what? Pharaoh? To the village and the possessed. Please save Mr. Morning. He is alternatively Pero os cambago do demonio vascaño como la via acabe con os. Oh. Wait. What? I saw a pop-up in the top left that said something about source code and protection. I don't know what's going on anymore. I think we need to ride this barrel to get over there, though. And that's mostly what I think is going to happen. The rest, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what's going on. Alright, barrel? No, the barrel... Okay, I don't think we can trust the barrel. Okay, these are not friendly creatures. Yeah, there's that over there. And that might be someone possessed, but you know. Alright, let's carefully navigate through all this. Look at that. Platforming. Ow! Where are we? Who are we? We exist. We do a lot of things right now. And some of them is just incomprehensible. Alright. Where are we going? I think we need to go... that way? Maybe? I can't... genuinely can't tell. I also can't hear myself think right now. I am now invisible. Oh. There's a lot going on. What is my health bar doing right now? Bro is vibing. Bro is having a fantastic time, apparently. Me? I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I do feel like that. I'm not entirely sure. It's an abstract sort of feel. I'm good? You sure, buddy? Your ass is losing protection. Your ass is becoming visible. That's what that says. That's what that pop-up says. Okay. Okay, sure. I believe it. Alright. We need to platform. And platform. Sad thing is, as you can see, everyone, with old-style games, I'm okay at platforming. As much as I complain about platforming. The fuck? What the fuck are these enemies? I don't know what they are. All I know is I did krill them, that's what matters. It's krill or be krilled here in Brazil. And it's turned into even more of an open PvP zone than normal. Hello? Save you at Raga 16. Sure. I'll do that for you. I'll do what I can. What can I do? Where can I shoot? Just point me the right direction, NPCs, and I'll do it. The noises keep going, the voices don't stop. Sad thing is, these guys have a better AI than some games I've played. They're not just going in a straight line. We did it, everyone. We got him. Except for that guy. I don't know what the Serie B guys are. But they shall all fall to the might of bullets and noise. I'm gonna turn the game down in a moment. For both of us. You and I, everyone. I need a moment. I need a moment. Alright. Alright. Hey there, my master. 30 stream streak. Wow, damn. That's a lot of shrimp. Are we being tricked this stream? No, April Fool's already happened. And it's okay, I was the fool then. Today, I don't even know what to say about this. I don't know. This is video gaming in the greatest form it's ever been in. I might give this like another 1 or 2 more levels, but I actually am getting a little overstimulated myself, I have to admit. Oh, there were guys. I was like, wait a second, what are they doing? Hey there, King of Zayak, welcome in. You have picked a hell of a night to raid, because, well, in my usual trend of playing boomer shooters, because I mostly play boomer shooters, we're playing, Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. Hey, Smolfin! Welcome in! I'll get you guys a shout out in a moment. We're a little preoccupied with a very Brazilian point in our lives. And I could actually go for like, alright, one of my favorite Brazilian cocktails. It's like a lemonade kind of thing. Aloha, aloha indeed. Source code is gone. We have lost our protection. Damn. Alright, let me get you a shout out. My mod is from Brazil. We send her back. Well, you might be very at home in this game with what is some genuinely absurd Brazilian comedy and also memes even I can't fully understand. Because we are reaching some very obscure memes, some very loud music. Also, ads just finished. Welcome back, everyone. This is an Wait a second, I just noticed what that picture... It's the fucking thumbs up cat. I love that stupid picture. Let me get a sip of water in. Hello, Asmolthian Raiders. Hello, Zyok Raiders. So, if you need to raid and run y'all too, feel free. We are in a very interesting experience of loud, chaotic game. And, well, you can see. Otherwise, welcome in. I'm Atia Tepes. Cavalo means horse in Portuguese. Thank you. Why is the horse up here? Is it Juan, like that one meme? Where do I find these games, Shrimperoni? So, Shrimperoni, you know what the funny thing is about this particular game? This game has the highest, like, accolades from the guy who made Ultra Kill. Like, this is a genuinely good game for as janky as it is, and it's under $5 right now. Because it's on the Quake engine. It's really good, and it also has... It's on the Quake engine, and also it has 32-man multiplayer just added. Get to the boat, mate. We just have random Australian has arrived. Raid and run 10 hours. 10 hours! Yeah, no, if you stream for 10 hours, please go run. Do not have this in your ears while you're, like, trying to wind down or go to sleep, or you might have, like, Nightmares of Brazil going on. Because that's what this game is. This game is a fucking fever dream. Like I said, this game kind of feels like the old Windows wallpaper of the maze, except fever dream version, is how I have to describe just all of the everything going on here. Everything and everything about it. So, we need to go... We have a key. No, we need the silver key of destiny. We need to go get the silver key. Because it's not key cards here, it's keys of destiny. It is... It is, Sages. It is just the Dusk Dude's shotgun. And that's kind of absurd. I mean, all of this is kind of absurd. What am I fucking saying? I still think the wildest part of this is the fact that this is the Quake engine. What do you have to say? King size Dinitroi? I have no idea what that means. But we found a secret area, and that's what matters the most. We got the Fab Smoking Snake. We got another weapon. We have a staff now. Why? I don't know. All I know is, we have the power of God, anime, and Lechankla on our side. While we excise these demons. Do we have falling damage? Let's find out. Okay, we do. That sucks. Game has falling damage. You have lost a rating in my eyes. Mandate of Heaven is over. And yes, game should have falling damage, but like, for how absurd everything else is, I'm shocked we do here. Well, let's finish up at the food court here. Get the key of destiny out of the food court. Save at Binky Dog. Because, you know, Binky Dog is our best friend today. If that's some other meme, I don't know. Oh, we gotta catch the boat, you said. Is this the boat? I think this is the boat. I think this is the boat we have to catch. What? Oh shit, that is the boat we have to catch. We are in the boat. Hello? Only one more to go? One more what? Huh? The donkey? Oh god, it's alive. Oh, Jesus. You know, no, this requires the staff. The fuck are you? Why is it throwing stop signs at me? Sequence complete? What? Where? Okay. Sure. Goodbye, boat. What? Huh? Huh? Okay, so the boat comes back here? Maybe? The more I play, the less I understand everyone. No, okay, we just gotta hop over the gap. That's how we gotta do this part. We just gotta... I know, this isn't juicy hell water. This is just stuff. Sure. 2 out of 3 secrets. Good enough for me. Good enough. Okay, no. Hear me out, everyone. And not in the funny hear me out that most people say hear me out. Why does this have the same kind of level vibes as Shadow the Hedgehog? Also, let me get Zayak a... wait, no, I did shout out Legend of Zayak. I need to go shout out, Let's shout out Asmolthian. He might not be here with us. He's here with us in spirit. In Brazil. None of us can leave, after all. The Vuvuzela shall haunt us to the end of our days. So, you know, that's more of a dated reference. What? Hello? Stroma da Princesa? Something okay, sure. I understand. Okay, we're going to Sao Paulo after this. What? Quad damage, baby. Cool. Let me go find somewhere to use this quad damage at. Ah! Because we got given quad damage and I had no idea that's what quad damage was. What it looked like. Knack 1047. What are they saying? What do they mean by this? Let's grab this stuff from the secret area. Because I keep finding them. You got the item Money Paper Plane of Savio. It has electric powers that can kill multiple enemies at once. Press 8 twice to use it. You need the Fab Snake to be able to use this item. Paper Plane. Electric Paper Plane? Are we about to, like, hit the towers or something? Was that supposed to be an explosive box? Alright, let's save and try that out. Gotta go for the night. I'll see you next time, Shrimpy. Well, see you later, Wooju. Thanks for joining in. What? Okay, sure, we have a paper airplane attack. I accept it. I accept our paper airplane overlords. I can just ride on that thing with how I am. Shrimp the towers. Turn on the TV. Any channel. Doesn't matter what channel. They hit the shrimp-a-gun, everyone. Okay. Well, we made it to Sao Paulo already. What an esteemed place. Now we just have to make it out of here alive. And we have to go stop. We still gotta close that portal to hell? Oh god. What? Why is the water like this? Sure, the water's just like that. Save Salvio, is at the back. I will save Salvio. Wait. Yeah? He wants me to save Salvio? Pull their eyes back. Welcome back! Things are still making less sense. Well, let's just take a seat with this guy, you know? They were running a TV program with him, but, you know, now they're not. Oh, looks like another dance room area. You know what the sad thing is? By the tier of me and FPSs with shotguns, This game is pretty high tier. This shotgun feels very good in this game. It feels a little too good, even. And that is the thing that I have to tell everyone here. If you're gonna play this, the weapons actually feel pretty good. Like, absurd. I do not think the shotgun in this game fears the distance. Why is the tape so big? Why is that a giant... a giant... VCR? We're not gonna talk about that, though. I mean, you know, there's no reason to talk about that. That's just the elephant in the room. Nothing new there. There's also something on top of it. Silver key. Strangest thing, the fact this mess is actually well to get put together despite this. That's the thing. This game is actually really good so far. Like, I've played much worse Doom mods and much worse FPS games. This game feels pretty fucking good. Alright, we need the key. Applying soap and shampoo. Something filling up my eyes. Got a full head and shoulders on eyes treatment. Blob of soap in the same eye. Oof. That fucking sucks. Alright, let's get in the elevator. I think that on the one hand, my eyes can be rather sensitive. On the other, I just swam so much in the pool without goggles. My eyes are like immune to chlorine. Don't do that. It's a terrible idea, by the way. I just hated goggles at the time. It was a mistake. Okay, we gotta go back up, I think, because now we have the silver key of destiny. Alright. Give me my delicious sugarcane juice. Now, pastille I've never had, actually. I still love cursing all the weebos I know whenever it's like, they see concha and it's like, yeah, that's just Mexican melon pan, you know? It's true, everyone. Know it in your heart of hearts to be true. Alright, let's go through the door. I think we can get up there. There's something... Yeah, we need to get up there. I feel like the thing is that, like, it actually... I might try this on hard mode later, honestly. Because we're on normal. Because, you know, you gotta try him on the default difficulty. That's how it works. At least how it works in my brain. Especially when you're not sure how to game... No door opens, like... No, they really don't. Alright, let's... Yeah, because I need to get up there. It looks like there's a hole, but not on that side. How do we get up here? How do we get up there? Like, no, there is no hole on the other side. We just, to get the staff, we have to get, like... We have to get, like, some airtime or something? How are we going to do that? No, like, It's like, there's not a way to just shoot it and get up there easily. First time seeing this game listing made me stop and smell the roses. Same. I had to, like, take a moment to actually admire this beautiful piece of art. I love that there's, like, innate juggling mechanics with stuff. Why make those noises? Hello, Silvio. Thanks, Mao. Talk to the alien... Pardon? Pardon? Talk to what? What do you mean, talk to the aliens? Oh. Oh, the music has once again brought upon a magical change to my ears. Yeah? Might be surprised by aliens. I mean, true, it's like how in Voice of the Void there's both of them. I think even the Arirals would be scared by what's going on in this game, though, to be honest. Mother I have no idea what the... Burger. Is it supposed to be burger? Is there supposed to be an R there? I assume. We'll be careful about McDonald's around here. I don't know if those burgers are gonna be any good. Okay, we need to kill 3 dogs, it looks like. No, we have to kill 3 enemies? I'm using context clues the best I can, even though this context makes no fucking sense. Sequence completed. True, they would laugh at it, but like, there's a certain level I think... These jokes are obscure to human minds. How obscure would they be for an alien? Wait, we're at a grocery store. Man, this is like the most fucked up Aldi I've ever been in. I can't even get a quarter out of moving the carts right. I hate to say it, but the music in this game is kind of good. Broken golden rocket launcher. Okay. We got it back. We have one already. We got another. Full up on ammo. Oh god, that one bounced off the chair. Monopoly is great. The more possessed people in closed stores, the more I can open. Ronaldo McDallas. Oh god, we gotta put the clown down, everyone. This is all the fault of Ronaldo McDallas. Can we believe that? Probably can, honestly. McDallas has not had a good anything out in, like, forever. Secret area. Parabéns. Burger? Oh no! Dog burgers. They got the cuts right there? They got that? Alright, let me out of here. I don't want to... I'm not going to be part of the dog burgers. Is this why we're helping the dogs? Is this why there's dogs everywhere? Not Amiga's the worst Bloodborne boss. I can open. He just ran around ruse at you instead of doing the scream. And then there's Father Guacamole, who is representative of the Taco Bell faction, who is also pretty hard to deal with, especially when he goes Crunchwrap mode. I need the right weapon out for this. We're a little low on... Ah! We died. We died for the first time. At that level. I hit yes, continue. Let's hit Y to hit yes to continue. Oh, this game is so fucking crispy. I'm just saying, Father Guacamole, he's got 2 forms. He's got the normal form and the Crunchwrap form. And when he goes all Crunchwrap form, you're gonna have a really bad time dealing with him. Okay, let's get guns. Okay, that's the problem. We didn't grab the invincible. Because we can. We can be invincible here. They can see us still, but you know, that's fine. It's kind of like the show. If they can still see you, you'll be fine. You'll make it. Oh my god, what launched me? I don't know. Am I sure I want to know? Alright, we are now no longer invincible. We have to actually try again. I just like how the invincibility is just a fucking on. Like, things are so bad that even the Egyptians, or the Egyptian gods are out here like, hey, deal with these demons for us or something. Why? I don't know. The more questions you ask about this game, the less it all makes sense. None of it makes sense. I love absurdity. Alright, are we almost done in the grocery store of hell? Maybe. There's a key. There's so many football here! Hey there, Badger. Welcome to... crispiest fucking game I think I've played, yeah. The audio, crunchy. The music, exceptionally. The gameplay, pretty good, actually. Some of this feels like some of the weird-ass old maps that used to exist for games. Like, okay. I think it was Team Fortress 2 had it, but there was actually, like, a map of, like, a Walmart's that someone made for Team Fortress 2. It was one of the Source games had that. And it felt pretty great to play. Alright, this is the exit. We got one secret. I love the flattened images of people on this building right here. This is amazing. Teleport the Foresta Amazon. We're gonna go to the Amazon forest afterwards. Alright, cool. I like going to a forest to go shoot things. Lively is... Oh, no, never mind. Look. You think you're out of the Amazon forest, but the truth is it's already here. Oh my god, it's like right there. That's a great way to do that. Okay. Oh shit, my people. That's my people right there. That's shrimps right there. Tuvo tomo un takaka. Adam de Manaus visito para. Tabacos pa graya de Adele. Amazing. Really lowers custom Serious Sam levels. So the funny thing about that, the funny thing about bringing up Serious Sam, you know, you already know Serious Sam is multiplayer Badger. This has 32-person multiplayer. Oh, we're in the Amazon rainforest now. Let's go hit the quick save button too, even though I just quick saved. Oh my god, it's a fucking... How do we get out of here? What? Button, that's what. Oh my god, they're invisible. They're trying to perform guerrilla warfare with like invisible strikes and like traps and stuff. Okay, the dogs can't be invisible though. The dogs are here. Mithala, I'm so sorry I failed at resurrecting you. He is here, and he is staring down upon us as a shining beacon of light in a great forest of bullshit. I just love this monolithic pillar of, like, obscure Brazilian comedian I have never heard of before. Fish? Okay, Chunkla is not good against fish. The fish cannot escape, the weird water. So let's just... Instead of, like, fish in a barrel, we're just gonna shoot them like fish in weird water. Alright, we gotta use this to... Sure, that's how water works. Oh god, that's not how that wants to work. All I can say about these is, like, they may look like Glocks, but honestly, I think these might just be Tauruses. Which, by the way, Taurus is actually a brand of pistol that comes from Brazil. They have a very bad reputation for a reason. They're not very good guns, first of all. Most of them are not very good guns. The secondarily, in terms of why they're bad guns, they have a bad tendency to just fire when you shake them. Like, you can just take a Taurus pistol, shake it around, and it will just fire on its own. Forget SIG and its when it counts drop failures. Taurus is infamous for that. Oh, let's not accidentally get caught behind that. I don't know where any secrets might be at this level. I can't really tell. Crap, me bones. Yeah. I can't believe it. Look what we had to spot. Look what we find here at this restaurant. As we're trying to, like, get our stuff back. Look. How can they do this? How can they do this to one of my people? Just don't eat shrimp like that. That's terrible. How could they do that, everyone? Alright. Something respawn. No, we can go in the water. Let's probably go in the... Maybe this water is actually, like, flat or something. That was a very big shrimp. Like, that was not just a little shrimp. That was big shrimp. Oh, we got more of those, like, weird-ass fish here. Come on, let's get out of the water. We have lured the fish over. That is a hell of a lot of that. Do's and don'ts of eating your kin. I mean, they got left behind. They're not being eaten. That's the shrimple part of it, Seth. They're just sitting there and they're gonna go to waste. If you're gonna kill anything, you better eat all of it. Especially for shrimp. Of all things, I got, like, a hell of an algo pull recently of, like, save 4 million shrimp by grilling yourself. I say this with censorship in mind because it was indeed censored for the title of that video. I have not watched it. That was certainly a hell of an algo pull I got on YouTube there. Oh, I got more of these guys here. Let's just go over and kill them. We need to get our krill count up there, you know, everyone? What is with these weird-ass fish? I don't know. Oh shit, we got the airplane again! I need to actually try using one of those in, like, actual fights. Oh, we're full up on armor. We're not full on health. Like, damn, we have been ready to go. YouTube hadn't drained energy. That it did. I miss old YouTube in a lot of ways. Oh, we got the big boy here. Let's send the airplanes against him. There we go. Paper airplane attack complete. Why are the paper airplanes so powerful? I don't know. They look like they're made with money, so I get it. We hit him with money, we pay him to fuck off. That in itself is a great power beyond all measure. So, I don't know what secrets are in the rainforest. There's a lot going on in the rainforest. Oh. Oh god. We're going. What? We have a payphone? We have a rocket launcher? Okay. Congrats, you found Berimbau and Foul payphone with weird, non-convincing, low-poly coconuts. Press 6 or 7 twice on the keyboard to scroll the weapon selection to use them. You'll need to have grenade launcher to use Berimbau and rocket launcher to use the payphone. What do you mean? I have... What do you mean that my weapon is a payphone? Why do I have... what? Hold on. I'm gonna quick load, because, like, how much ammo does that have? So that the payphone is one thing. And now we have a coconut launcher. Oh, now they're, like, normally textured. Oh, they were a little janky. What? I assume this is a reference I just don't understand because I'm not from Brazil. We have so many explosive weapons. We have so many explosive weapons. I'm not complaining, I'm just confused. Okay. I hear enemies growling. Oh look, free coconuts for this. Alright. I think it's time to rumble, everyone. Wait, what are we fighting? I can't see what we're fighting. I'm not sure that we should be fighting these. I'm not sure what we're fighting, but I think... Are they skeletons with party hats? I can't tell. I don't know what's going on anymore, everyone. We got the key. That's what matters, I suppose. Right? What? Every time I enter a new level, I have to take a second. Or 10. Make that like 20 seconds. What the f... We're looking at something. Alright. Let's go grab our payphones. And... I don't know why we're using payphones, is all I can say still. I don't understand. More questions. This is like a YouTube poop from another country in video game form, and I think from that alone, this is fantastic. I'm just having to look at this game and go, yeah, sure. Sure, that works. Sure, this is how games work. This is video gaming. Because I think if I take any longer to try and understand what's going on, I'm just going to, like, have an aneurysm. There's stuff up there. How do I get up there? It's gonna be weird. Janky, even. I think we can probably, like, launch ourselves with our own explosives, but, I don't think that's gonna go right over there. Demon bet. Let go of us going sin flower min ando. Popolo. Poste. I don't know what that says. I don't know what any of this says. R.I.P. legend from Sao Gangalo to the world. Juancello. Who? I don't know who this is. Sure, rips in peace, weirdo clown guy. He died as he lived. Let's just keep strafing. At very least, weird as this game is, the SG Dreamer resists. All I can say is, I played some, like, virtual reality here for everyone. I played through the whole thing, and even though the ending sucked, I did quite like that game. And it felt very absurd. This is phenomenal levels of it. We have some armor. That's a dog head in the fountain. Can we, like... Is there any reason to get up here on this fountain? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. That's the ed. What? I don't know who that is behind the fence. I think he's in there for our protection more than anything. Just look at that guy. Look at that face. I think if we let that guy out, it's just over, everyone. We got Lego guy to deal with. Need the golden ticket key. So we need the golden key. How do we get the golden key? Is it over? Okay, because we killed the guy. Now this is open? Sure. Alright. Pardon me. Kill the clones and grab... Okay, Cthulhu's involved now. This guy looks like a knockoff... He looks like a knockoff version of the Jollibee bee. Chespirito. I do not know him. He just looks like... He looks like the Jollibee guy... The Jollibee bee's, like... cousin who got on heroin or something. El Chapadin, Colorado. I'm glad that you guys recognize it, everyone, because I don't. Okay, door. Well, is that supposed to... Wait, is this supposed to be a satellite? I'm seeing it now. Alright, so I think we have to do some platforming here. Okay. Satellites. I can deal with the satellites being the best cat meme. What? I assume that's clothes hanging. Let's just pop all those. What is that over there? Hold on, let you stop being my way. What the hell is this? I thought this was like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog for a second. Who is this? What is this? I don't know. We just gotta keep going up. What a fantastic game. I don't know why there are these guys with axes who like fall over and get up and fall over all the time, but we gotta stop them. We gotta stop all of them. Sonic the Duck? Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. Okay. We gotta get in the water. Whee! Honestly, that's how these maps kind of feel sometimes. These maps kind of feel like Sonic maps with how disconnected things are. Purposely disconnected, mind you. Like, purposely disconnected with some janky platforming. Speaking of janky. Secret area? What the fuck? Ronaldo! The lines are still massive. Do I need to get in the queue? I imagine I don't need to stay in the queue. I imagine I could just say fuck it and go walk around. But like... Your ass is losing protection. I know I'm about to lose my protection. Hello, Ronaldo. I don't know why these enemies are like... Are these enemies? Hey, this is just canon height that the game has made me. Look, I'm used to this. I am very used to this kind of perspective on things. Ah! Oh god, we end up in the poison water. Really tried to be Aquaman. That is a hell of a death there. Let's press yes to confirm, because I love that that is there. Let's go back down there. Ow. Grab all this from the secret area, and then head back up. The lines are still massive. What does it mean? What do the numbers mean? You have to understand the little pocket shrimp I am. Like every self-understanding weeaboo of, like, adult age, I do want to go to Japan sometime. And I'm probably going to go there with, like, an entirely separate, well, an entire separate suitcase to buy clothing with, because I'm, like, American small to extra small at most things. And some companies don't sell that. Oh, God, no, we're not getting back up there. What? How do we get back up there if we go down there is actually the question, then. So we need to get back to the water to get up there. Do we go back around the other way? I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Yes, okay, we can go all the way back around? That was a false wall? That was a false wall. Okay, sure, we gotta walk again. I'll do that. It's not too much of a walk. You do move boomer shooters fast in this game, after all. Like, I don't mind games where I move a little slower. But there are some times when I play a game and it's like... oh, this is an... Oh, it's a jump pad. Yeah, like... I don't mind games where I move slow, but there's so many games I've played where the slow is just not good. Doesn't feel right. That's the exit. There's stuff I can still get in this level. Is it... Do I have to go all the way back to get up there? I think I do have to go all the way back to get up to the top of there by, like, lucky platforming. Oh god. Foster clothes, kind of. No, this... Oh, that's a new D. Oh god, it's Cthulhu. Cthulhu, stop throwing your shit at me, man. Alright, we have killed Cthulhu. He is gone. Why was Cthulhu helping the demons? Probably because he wasn't happy about the aliens helping us. Because, you know, they said to talk to the aliens about things. But if we destroy Cthulhu, I assume... What the fuck are you? Why this look like a dick? That does look like a peepee. That is indeed... That's kind of a pair of dick and balls, everyone. He's not wrong. Cthulhu went full monkey after Fent. Also, Cthulhu does feel like the one to most hit up Fent. Well, like, you know, Heroin feels more like Nyarlathotep's speed. I don't know, the King of Yellow feels like he'd be more the chill weed guy, because he's a thespian and all that. That's just what the feeling I'm getting if, like, we're talking about Fenthulu here. Now we have to find the key. That's Simpsons. Isn't that, like, Marge's sister or something over there? Let's just throw some coconuts. Because those seem helpful. King of Zaza. The King in Zaza is a perfectly fitting thing, especially, like, okay. I played through all of Impossible Landscapes. I will spoil Impossible Landscapes if anyone here would love to try that module, because this is a fantastic module for Delta Green. But the King in Zaza is pretty fitting. Oh my god, alright, let's... Like, the game is very good about giving lots of ammo, so you don't feel bad about wasting everything on the map. This game is a power fantasy. Being able to defeat all evils with the power of weird-ass guns. Maybe we switch to hard at some point, because easy is actually... Or not even easy, this is normal difficulty. Normal is, Normal is an experience, though. I think we gotta get up there? I think we get up there somehow. Ooh, somehow. Pick up. Ah, that was a painful one. McDullist. Why are we stuck in McDullist? I do not want the snack wrap. It is a sad wrap. Oh my god. Thank you for the head pat to Damon. Oh my god. You know we're talking about midget main character? These are tables. I think we're getting smaller, everyone. How do I think this? I don't know. It's just a feeling I have. What are these yellow bits? Oh, hey there, Lurk. I'll get you a shout out in just a second. Where am I going? I think we're on top of more buildings here. Yes, hi there, Raiders. Hope you've had a lovely evening that makes more sense than mine has. Oh, shit. Secret area, baby. I'm just gonna do that shout out real quick while I try to comprehend what's in my face. You're that I did again. Oh, what happened, man? Guarana. So, like, I know Guarana is like an energy drink thing-ish, but Brazil is a real Oscar-winning country. An Oscar for a film made by Brazilians in Brazil. Now with fake, pretentious, non-Latino films. Real Oscar-winning country. Well, I mean, this is a pretty big Oscar. I think they're right. I think Brazil is going to be able to, like, an Oscar-winning country. Alright, how do we safely get down? Is there water anywhere? Yes there is. Let's save and find a safe point to fall. There we go. Because you have to fall in the water because there is falling damage in this game. Actually, it's... Speaking of falling damage, hello? Secret area! Again! The Oscar is made of Sprite. Well, if my Filipino friends are to be believed, Sprite is the perfect ingredient for cooking shrimp. Yes. Oh, pyrite. I misread that as Sprite. It's that kind of night. How did I misread pyrite as Sprite? I mean, I don't know. It's the last 4 letters. My brain went to a very different place. Sprite is funnier, though. This is true. Why would someone have an Oscar made of Sprite? I mean, it's got this fizziness that can't be beat. Okay. We're going into a building. I don't know what's going on here. Never mind. I do. It's like one enemy left. Alright, we've grilled everything in here. I will see what that says in a second. I love how this is a truly bilingual game and that... Oh, you know... You unlock the gel toy gun and the gel gun of Guarana beverage. Press 4 twice to use the toy gun and 5 twice to use the Guarana beverage gel gun. Why do I have a Guarana? I think I know why I said Sprite, because this... What? This is one of the guns I have now, apparently. We can just krill things with Guarana now. I don't know what's going on anymore, everyone. I barely understand. I cannot comprehend this. What? I hit... The button went out? The button went out? Okay. God, it feels like I'm back to, like, my first time programming Alice again. Okay. Useless anti-piracy hand. Be gone. I shoot at you with the power of Brazil, apparently. Anti-piracy hand is nothing. We will help the resellers. Piracy is a crime that hurts no one. Selling DVDs to feed my kids. Amazing. Amazing. We saved the piracy market, everyone. Other than Master and Crazy and no one talks about. No, because he went off to go be a narc. Compared to the rest of them. And that's why he's the hand they don't talk to anymore. He made the choice of becoming part of the feds. How could he? They came from nothing. Oh, there we go. Unstuck. And let's see how this level went. Well, we got both the secrets. Alright. Oh. What? Alright. I've put an anti-gravity system in the shopping center. Let's see what that changed if you can keep up jumping around the lava to continue your wasteful journey to close the portal. Lol, Ronaldo McDaldist. Ronaldo McDaldist is truly the demon's greatest ally. And how dare he? Sparkling water. Oh, this map's music is kind of a banger. Which is good, because we might be stuck here a little with janky platforming. Because we cannot trust Ronaldo Pintaldes. What a villain. What an absolute demon. Alright, platforming. Oh god. Oh, we are in like space platforming. Alright, it's not the worst thing, but it's like janky. So these guys are pretty ogres. And I like how their drops are also being affected. As in, the backpack is also... Everything's affected by this weird gravity here. Amazing. I can only imagine trying to get through this level with, like, a group of people, and how bad that would go. Oh god. Oh god, hello? Platforming. Oh, platforming, why? Smegma! Why are we at the Smegma shop? Huh? Hey everyone, I'm stopped at the Smegma shop. Is there anything you need here, you know, while I'm out shopping? No! No! Concealed carry cottage cheese! No! I hate it, thank you. This is... Oh, fuck. Well, we fucked up that one. But we made it over here, and that's what matters. Okay. Alright. This level... What on earth is going on with those explosions? Okay, so no, the Lego guys are called ogres. Okay, we gotta... Alright, we gotta change our tactics a little. We have hit them all. Alright, we're now at the Escudero, so... What does this one sell? I don't know. I'm gonna grab those in a second. Sweet. Well... Maybe they should send astronauts to play this game to experience the moon's gravity, it feels like. Fallout mod has a few more Brahmanas doing a story Cattle Barons and Wild West set in Fallout lore. Antichrist peasant joke with the Holy Grail. Amazing! You know, that's a good reference right there. That's a reference that makes sense. This game has references I cannot fully comprehend. Okay, let's try platforming over this side. The moon gravity is an experience. Alright, kill the 4 ogres, the toy store to open the second set of stairs. We just gotta keep killing. We gotta go to Toys R Us and go kill ogres at Toys R Us, apparently, because, I don't know, these ogres are on something. Moon haunts you. Oh, that's lava in there. That is, like, one of the best attacks in the game. I have not played Marvel Rivals in a long time. Or the Brickmen. No, they're just called Brickmen. Do I want to try platforming in there? I think we'll try some platforming in there. Because, okay, it's gonna be fiddly as fuck. There's pretty much Jeff Bezos, and I have no reason to support. No, understandable. There is no reason to support Jeff Bezos in any universe. I always love the statement about how Amazon Prime's like a Rube Goldberg of human suffering. Oh, fuck. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Armor, thank God. We need to get the key over there still, too. Come on, come on, come on. This is, really enough, this is still the kind of platforming I am at times more used to than some games. Oh, fuck. No! Alright, we're gonna... I think we need to just go for the wall there. Yeah. Then we can do this. What? Alright. Chairs. People pay to smack that bald head of us. Who wouldn't, is the thing. That man has made like 1,000 enemies in his life. Okay, that's the exit, I think, I hope. Ads were happening. You know, ads are happening. I'm gonna take a second to stretch. Oh. Not even trying. Earlier today, I had a fantastic time where I was like doing some cooking prep, and as I pivoted in fucking place, my ankle cracked. It was a painful one. It's like, why? Why is it happening? Why are my joints like this? Alright, we can now go up to the next floor. The door moved. I fucking love that. I'll wait a second, though. Ugh. This man. My mom lets you slap bald Kaiser on his dome, so that's close enough, right? I mean, yeah, it's pretty close. Oh, ow. Slapping rich people who deserve it is a thing more games need to allow you to do. It's really anyone that deserves it. It's just there's a lot of rich dickheads out there. Okay. We gotta get over that fence in a moment. We might do a little power wash to cool down after this level, though. Maybe. I'll see about it. I'll see how I feel. Mostly because, like, oh, I only have so much patience for this sort of platforming. Because, man. By the way, I've gotten some news about the mic arm. Apparently it is stuck in customs. So, I'll let everyone know when that comes in. You'll probably hear the difference, you know? But, I mean, I'll set it up what I have. It's just the question of getting the mic in so I can actually position it properly. There we go. Pick up a clock. So that's the question is when that comes in. When? Yeah, while cleaning something, I stood up both my knees, made a deafening snap. The customer looked at me solid 10 seconds. Oh, God, I know that feeling. Like, unfortunately now it's like anytime I go down the stairs, you hear my fucking knees making noise. People look at me and it's like, what can I do about it? I'm older. I'm not that old, but I'm older than, like, some people think. It's like, I still do, like, very occasionally get, like, mistaken for a high schooler. I blame the height. I blame the fact that I still dress youthfully, because, like, I'm not gonna just, like, turn 40 and dress like an old bag kind of mood, you know? Man, make music. It has a tempo to it, that's for sure, is all I can say. Also, welcome back, everyone. We are in... Like, and you say music, but also my joints are just... They're just non-stop. We are still in, like, the shopping mall, but I think we're almost done. Nothing wrong with dressing young. There better not be. I'm gonna dress as cute as I can for as long as I can, damn it. I will probably, like, dress in Lolitian when I'm, like, an old grandma. Can I have the item drops? There they are. This is a map. Make dishes so at 3 in the morning. That's my shoulder. Sometimes, anyway. Hold on. That stuff over there. You know, depending on the platforming going on over there, I might be indeed time for a break after this. Because I see that over there. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm a little concerned. Ooh, sundress is a good option. The funny thing is I have to say, like, sometimes is I'm told to dress cheerfully for events happening. That's like, I can't say I know what a pastel is in terms of my fashion sense. I wear so much black and jewel tones. Pastels don't look good on me is also part of it, because I am very, very, very pale. Oh, okay, now we can... What? Hello? Who the... Thank you for saving my store. I do not know who this Muppet is. Just... I saved his store, apparently. Any of you here who know who he is, let me know. Honestly, I should do a sundress when it's actually warm out, though. Because, like, I have a swimsuit design I've set up. That's in the... It's in the cards. There's a lot of design work in the cards. There's mostly... Part of that is getting the new model done. And then that will work as a base as I, like, go through all the various outfits I've designed. Because I've designed a lot, because if there's anything I am mostly a character designer. Those guys, Gia Wiz Kids show. Too Brazilian for me, sorry. It's okay. I think this game's too Brazilian for a lot of us, truth be told. Oh god, this part. Can I please get so... Oh, I do not like this anymore. We gotta get a running start to get any kind of movement in this jump. Are these supposed to have textures on them is what I wonder? Well, that's the exit. Let's get these and carefully thread the needle here. Oh, platforming. Oh, platforming. Come on. Come on. Alright, now we have to get up there. We can do that. Let's just get over here. Oh, this is so fucking floaty. It's on purpose, I know, but just... what the hell are all these? Oh, fuck. Come on. Come on, come on, come on! Please, please. Get in the ship, bro. Oh. Oh, these are the aliens! Okay, I guess we're getting on the ship. We missed one enemy. No, we'll keep playing. I thought about taking a break. You know. But, we're on the moon. The spell you're using makes your gravity normal on the moon. There's some anti-gravity belts around the house if you want. Maybe. Why are the aliens so juicy? Hold on. Oh, this game creator's house just got giant in space. Basket even sucks. Like, hold on. Look at these aliens. What's got them so juicy? Like, damn. Alright. Ask me this house giant. The next portal difficult. I see. We're doing the mouse level. Honestly, one of my favorite levels, like in games, is these always kind of things. They're fun. They're a good new perspective. Of course I'd say that. I fucking love Pikmin. Let's get off the pillow here. Just had a power outage. Ooh, that sucks. I hope that your power comes back quickly and nothing got damaged during, you know, any kind of, short out. Oh, God, we bouncing. I don't think anyone has a bed this bouncy. Binky dog. Binky dog is real. I was... Oh my God, look at the animals. You know, you guys were saying that this dog looks like a dog with a switch. No, it is the Binky dog. So we got some cats, we got some dogs. Isn't that nice? We got a dog on the monitor. Kitty, look at that. Thanks everyone who sent their beloved pet pics. Thank you. Special thanks to our Quick, BDD Discord, and New Blood Discord fellas. Aw. Little guy. Look at him. Such a pure energy. That one looks displeased about having his photo taken. That looks like Pothole when she was a little kitten. I do have to say. Some side someone's on a power pole or the outside power company sent some poor kid to his first day to fix something. It could be either. It could be any one of those. Oh. Are we in the PC's water cooling? It looks like we are. I love that water is just an object in this game. And now we have to cross over on a path of the jungla. And a model kit. We missed the key? Let's go find the key then. I think we might be calling it soon though, at least on this game. I am enjoying it, but also I think my tolerance is starting to fall. My eyes are starting to hurt a little. Starting to get a teensy bit of a headache. Here's playing with those chanclas. Silver key. Where are... I do not have the brain power to figure out where these keys are, I don't think. Alright, we're gonna hit the quick save here. I think it might be time to just save this and take a break. Handcrafted leather one. That's bad. That's painful. That is a pretty bad chancla there to be messed up with. Oh yeah, no, I imagine that's like that shit's like honed like a throwing weapon there. Alright. I need to take a break from that. It's a good FPS. My head's starting to hurt a little bit though. So, as usual for the chilling side of things, we're gonna do a little power wash. What a fantastic game. Apparently only 6% of people have saved that one guy in the car. Incredible things are coming out a lot in America right now. Get the rocket launcher that shoots grenades and God bless you, Hakita. There are some fantastic achievements in this game is all I can say. I cannot understand these. There's fucking backrooms in this. There's also Grand Auto 4. Cleaning shrimp time, indeed. So we might actually be doing a big cleaning shrimp time soon. Next week, not this week. Next week, I'm looking to be doing a Power Wash Sim 2 collab with Shrimproni. Cannot complain about that. It's a good game and good company. Okay, let's switch the game over to something that makes more sense. Yeah, you get the crustacean combo, the seafood platter. I need more seafood buddies to add to that. Okay. Let's play something a little more Relaxed. A bathroom. Cleaning a bathroom, sure. Why not? Supposedly, the owner of this is going to turn into like a concert venue, I believe, or a dance venue I saw. Seafood is so great, I wish it was real. Yeah, it really isn't real outside the coast. It doesn't exist. Oh, yep. Right, they're trying to turn this into a nightclub. A fucking tunnel bathroom nightclub. Here's what I'm thinking for the nightclub conversion. I need to see what the fuck they're thinking. Glitter balls leading through the energy sign in every light color in your face. Every angle and every face. This sounds like an awful nightclub to me. I can barely stand them, mind you. Get y'all discombobulated but excited. I don't think so. I don't think that's very exciting. I think that's like an epilepsy risk. Not that you should be going to a club as an epileptic, but you know. Surely that's just something you just gotta avoid. Actually, hold on. Let's get some music on real quick. What am I doing here? What do I got? Let's put this on. We're just gonna put on some haircuts for men. Can't go wrong with that. So first we do that. And then we... Oh, it's already set to go. There we go. Well, let me know if you can hear this, everyone. If I need to turn up a little, we can. We're just gonna chill to some tunes and work. In a game that is a little less mind-searing. Like, I love a good platformer with weird visuals. But I think I've been a little teensy bit Braziled out for now. We'll play more of that later, though. It was good to have the experience. Besides that, I might try and do that for community night. You get fried so much before you end up burnt. Yeah, and those graphics were like more than deep fried. They were like absolutely fucking crispy graphics. $200% toasty. Definitely you want to turn up a wee bit. Alright, let me do that in just a second. Let's do that, and then let's see. Turn things up a teensy bit over here. Part of it is just I always kind of keep volume a little low on a lot of my stuff. I have very sensitive ears. Like even my global volume for my computer is like only at 6 out of 100. So that is the level of doesn't like hearing loud things that you're dealing with here, everyone. I'm really bad with a lot of noises. Like hell, okay. Plenty enough on that front. When I go to like a concert or the range, I'm wearing double ear pro. I have to have not just earplugs. You know, earplugs are usually enough for some people. The full headset is good enough for a lot of things, especially at the range. I need both of those. Or like, my ears will just hurt. I have a problem for all the heavy machinery work. That would do it. I just have always had aggressively sensitive hearing and sense of smell and a lot of stuff. It's not good. It's not nice. Like, the joke about having to go through the perfume aisle being torture in SpongeBob, it's real. The perfume aisle is an awful place. It shouldn't exist as it does, and yet we are all forced to witness it every time we go to the malls. Perfume aisle, it exists. It'll make you know that it exists. It'll make you remember that it exists. On the other hand, I actually like buying perfume. Oh god, gas station smells. Gas station noise can also be really rough. It's wild is like... There's still some places you cannot pump your own gas. Like, the fact that that's just a thing is its own kind of why. People, like... Is it that hard for people to pump their own gas? Or are people... Like, you have to have a license for it in, like, one of the states I know, which is just kind of absurd. Well, I guess it would smell like Axe chocolate, for example, tick me off bad. Yeah, like... For me, I cannot handle smells of decaying food, but I think that's partially because, like, I've had some weird shit happen in my life. Of just parents not letting things go properly. Like, I still have a terrible experience where I don't trust most baked goods at times if they've just been a little too long. That's the one time I bit the croissant, and it was fine on the outside is all I can say, everyone. It was fine on the outside. Not so much elsewhere. You know, a nightclub and a bathroom sounds like a terrible idea, because, like, that's just a urinal. There's just gonna be people, like, pissing and dancing at the same time here. You cannot do a club like that. The characters in this game surely are absurd. How does this happen? How does someone get cooked this idea? Like, I've seen actual honest to God speakeasies. The parties are kind of like that. You're not wrong, but I hate that. So anything? No, you cannot cut the bad part. No, you... Well, there is one exception, Joseph. One exception I will take on that. A hard cheese is the one thing that is the exception there. Soft cheeses, no, it's gone. It's totally gone. But a hard cheese, you can, like, lop off a good amount of that and it will be okay. Because it is such a dense material. Carnival in order to redress the scales of justice. Okay, sure, the carnival. But, like, a hard cheese has enough fat and salt and not an easy environment. Just thinks for a drink dispenser? No. What, are you just gonna be a fucking Coke freestyle? I hate those stupid things. Give me a soda machine with soul, not a soda machine with shit going on. Also, the bathroom getting this bad is also kind of horrifying. Like, I'm glad at least the dirt is not black, or brown. If it was brown dirt, I would be very concerned. Very concerned, everyone. Like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, other than that, yeah, no, like... And the thing is, I have a very strong sense of smell for things that have gone bad. And a very sensitive sense of smell to that, too. Which sucks, because it's like, I can be a barometer for that, but I'm probably going to sound like I'm going to die. I guess the point, funny enough, where, like, the matcha place I go to, almost asking if, like, I could do tastings or something to, like, get the palate down for what they're trying to do. Because, well, you can taste a lot of things. I'm not, like, a super taster, but I can say that subtleties like that I do get. Wine not really. Wine, I'm not a sommelier. Wine does really kind of does nothing for me. Just give me a sweet, fruity red wine and that's it. Gotta clean the windows of Oxo today and there's a towel at the bottom of the brown smears. No! Haha, time to wash. Time to wash indeed. The washing is very soothing and normal after our trip to Brazil. It's a very safe and reassuring experience to just watch things with calm music of my own choosing. Versus, I had choice words to describe the music of that game, because there were some tracks I did like. It says VTuber who listens to breakcore and fentanyl and stuff. There's also a lot that just, like, my brain hurt a little. Like, I still have been listening to Unitech lately, though. That song is really good. I don't know if it's one of the ones I would try and cover. Mostly, yeah, actually doing research on that, there's a lot of interesting stuff to learn there in terms of how covers work. Like, for example, for one of the songs I want to do, I might have to, like, lower the time down to, like, 90 to 75% of it and sing it to make it sound right, maybe. But I also still need to just... Singing is scary. And here's the funny story of singing. For me. Jellyfish meatball anxiety needs to be appeased from time to time. Take care. Ah, I believe it's, one of the dogs or the cat? I think it's one of the dogs I'm muting. Particularly, like, funny thing is I used to have to sing every year for school. Not even for church, but for school, because we did it like a yearly musical kind of thing in elementary school. And in one of them, I was like, oh, I got like one of the actually big characters in it with like a speaking line and stuff. And the first round of the play, that went great. You know, speaking line, you start the song, that kind of thing. Because it's elementary school. It's nothing like super cool. First time during the night where it's like showing all the parents and any kids who were dragged along by their parents went great. The second time, where I was in front of the rest of the school, I lost my voice midway through my lines. You want to talk about the shit that gives people anxiety? Oh, it's that. That's certainly one of the things. I've gotten better in general on the front of anxiety. VTubing itself actually doesn't make me too anxious. So I've gotten used to just being able to lean the fact that I can just yap and yap and yap. The yappening is the happening, really. But when it comes to like singing or recording singing, I still think of that incident sometimes, even though it was just singing related. It's just like, okay, I need to get my brain to like unsandwich the two together. So elementary is like 6-year-old to 10-year-old. Middle school is like 11 to 13. And then high school is 14 to 18 for ages. And then sometimes they work differently if you're like, say, at like a private school. Like, I know some private schools that just had all the grade groups going. Well, damn, look at the difference here. I say that, pardon me. We hiccuping today, apparently. Love it. You dirty app. There you go. This quick mod took a wild turn. I needed a small break from Brazil. So we have left Brazil for a little. Primaria, secundaria, preparatoria, then uni. Ah. Yeah, university is actually what you do after college, if you're lucky. Or if you can do things right. Because you go to college to get, like, a basic degree, and then you go to university. That's how we do it in America. It all doesn't work very well entirely. Just a little too much Brazil. Just a slight Brazil overdose. Hell, I don't even have any brigadeiros in the fridge to enjoy, like, with it. Because, let me tell you, brigadeiros are actually quite delicious. They are, by the way, a Brazilian chocolate confection. Made using chocolate, sweetened condensed milk. And, like, maybe one other ingredient, and then you roll that around in chocolate sprinkles. And, like, shit is divine. It's very sweet, but not nearly as sweet as you expect. Of course, I say this, but I'm kind of, like, a certified... I fucking love sweetened condensed milk, honestly. I will have that shit on pancakes. Sweetened condensed milk and fried manto is also like one of my favorite foods. COVID took me out of uni. Oof. I got lucky and like I was finishing stuff up right as COVID hit. I didn't get a graduation ceremony or anything. And then everything else has been kind of shit after on that front. Like, I left before... I got out of college before AI. And that's, I suppose, what matters in some ways, because what a fucking mess it is now. Just what an absolute mess things are now with just the fact that AI exists and you can have, like... I would be terrified of anything I wrote, like, myself wrote, and having that be, like, tagged for AI. Because you know what I used to use in my writing, personally, and in roleplay and stuff, before it became the thing that AI did? I fucking used M-dashes. I used semicolons. I don't write normally. I write in a very scatterbrained manner, truth be told, because, I mean, ideas don't just come to me. They're kind of go all over the place. That's kind of how I've always been, though. And I really would be terrified of, like, having to, like, fight back on any accusations there. Okay, I didn't have too much writing to worry about, because, you know, sciences. But still, it's just, That is the thing about engineering, at least. There's still a lot of you have to prove your shit yourself, but oh god, I'm terrified about... What are we gonna get out of schools like that now with, like... that kind of learning? Could you solve a captcha to just make sure? Most captchas, yeah, but then there's some of them that are, like, really stupid and I can't fully understand them. Like, I have done some captchas that, like, don't make sense, because I just missed one thing, and then there it goes. You guys are probably gonna help the whole AI industry burns. Yeah, like, especially with, like, the fact that they're just keep popping down the data centers wherever the fuck they want, and ruining everyone else's lives around them. Because, you know, we can't have a, we can't have any kind of nice businesses mixed in with a residential area. You know, something in walkable distance, but we can totally have environment and light and, like, quality of life ruining AI facilities around. Totally. All I can say is think of Johnny Silverhand in times like these. I am not advocating for violence at all. This is my total PSA of things right now, but also just, man, what a fucking shit show. Sussy king for the Oxford comma. Hey, the Oxford comma is very important. The Oxford comma is, I'm shocked that that is a thing people are no longer just using. It's important for describing things. I like being particular with what I'm describing, even when I do, like, bounce around a lot with my ideas. What is still dirty about this fucking urinal? Why are you still so fucking dirty? Up there? Oh my god. Okay. Even has a song. The Oxford comma? I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Ah, man. So on the topic of school, how do you guys get to enjoy your sick days, everyone? Because man, I always hated being sick. My parents made a point of that for some reason, that just, like, if you're on a sick day, you don't get anything fun out of it, is how mine did it. If I was sick, they'd put on fucking Schoolhouse Rock. Heaven's bathroom, dear god. This is a bathroom like 2 steps from a Taco Bell, sadly. That is what happened here. Oh no, as an adult, it's like just all around suck. But as a kid, it's like, I didn't even get... yeah, too sick to play video games is one thing I got. But especially from that, Oh, you're not too sick to just stay in bed? Do homework. Do Schoolhouse Rock. Do practice. And you only get to eat chicken soup, saltines, and ginger ale. It's like, it wasn't even good chicken soup. It was just the Campbell stuff from the microwave. And like, that stuff is like barely even food, admittedly, at least for like the pre-made stuff. Like, okay, they have some honest to god fine options for broths and stuff, but the pre-made actual soups from them, outside of using them as ingredients, do not just feed people that. And I don't just say that as like a pretentious adult. It was just not good food. The chicken texture is just wrong. The noodles are the most sad thing ever, and it's like, I just never wanted to eat that. Not a choice soup and broths. That sounds better. That sounds better than Campbell's. The cubicles. He's going to do something to the bathroom cubicles. Trying to turn this into a fucking dance hall. Private dance floors. Hits from a different continent. Buddy? If you're gonna have the cubicles, like, in a nightclub, you know what those are gonna get used for, right? She's just Krill sitting in on Capitol Hill. Oh god, why do I remember that, like, intonation so well? Mama Choi and ongoing war against canned soups. I did not know about Mama Choi. My apologies. I will have to look that up later, because, like, yeah, all I got to have as a kid when I was sick was sad canned soup. Sometimes that was better than my parents actually cooking. Because I think I've regaled everyone here with the story of, like, chicken and dumplings, right? Of what my parents make for chicken and dumplings, because... ah, man. That's a food I still, like, eye with deep suspicion no matter where I end up at. Like, I know what chicken and dumplings are supposed to be now. I know what they're supposed to be now, but, like, anytime I see them, I just think of the ones I've had as a kid. Because, you know, chicken dumplings are supposed to have, like, these nice, fluffy, cooked, ready dumplings, right? Let's see. Ah! Okay, yeah, no, if you're getting... Look, if you're sick and having grandma's soup and broth... Okay, no, that is... Yeah, no, that would do it. Unfortunately, my only grandparent who knew I actually cooked was, like, a few states away. Because everyone else was dead or didn't like cooking. I very much at times had to, like, raise myself. Like, I learned to do my own dinners and stuff pretty early on, because my parents couldn't really cook. Even if they were, like, really mediocre dinners made by, like, a 7-year-old. I kind of lived off tuna salad as a kid. It was, like, my main protein source because they never really taught me how to cook any proteins right. And from that, I was just very adverse to all of them because, oh god. Let me tell you, another one of those things about that chicken dumpling soup recipe. Okay, I will just give you the whole layout of that chicken dumpling soup that I've had experience. Chicken dumplings is supposed to have these nice, like, fluffy little dumplings in them, in this chicken soup and stuff, but my experience with chicken and dumpling soup was, like, the most basic broth of Campbell's, which isn't terrible on its own, but if you do something with it, you can do good with it. And then chicken from a can, because, you know, delicious canned meat. And I'm someone who even advocates for canned fish, but canned chicken is a fucking war crime. I have never had good chicken from a can. It's sad. I imagine you could use it for, like, say, some kind of really processed kind of food item. But it still tasted like can in there is all I can say. And then, you know, the dumplings, which my mom would make herself. She'd make these dumplings with some flour and some and some shaky cheese, you know, the green top stuff. And they would go in the dumpling, they go in the soup, but they wouldn't get fully cooked. So, because again, it's just two dry ingredients. So, you get your soup and you take a bite of it, and then you could just get, you're just choking on the powder of the flour and the Parmesan. Because, like, here's the thing. You say that, Kayusha, but, like, I've had matzo ball soup. I had a lot of shitty matzo ball soups, but it's mostly just because, like, I can tell what matzo ball soup can be in terms of good. It should be hearty. A little bland, but hearty. You know, there's a lot of them that are going to be bland, but they're going to be that kind of pleasant bland that you can just eat no matter what. Easy on the stomach, easy on the soul. Homemade food flavor. Most of the ones my family made were just sad bland. Like, I think they did, like, pre-made everything for it. They didn't really make any part of it themselves. But Dusty Soup is right. It was really the dustiest soup to exist. Soup should not be dusty. Because, afternoon notice the stream's vibe changed drastically from earlier. Yeah, I've had enough for Brazil. We're gonna just take it easy with some cleaning. And then we'll probably be done for the night after this. Just a little easygoing cleaning. Good job. Yeah, Nevada desert rice there. It was bad. I know what it can be as a recipe. Factory clean the way the Brazilian quake. Yeah, Brazilian quake. There's chaos in Brazilian quake, and from it we need to find inner peace through cleaning. But yeah, here's the funny part, Katyusha. One of the stepmoms I've had was Jewish. So, I know a fair amount about Jewish food. I didn't get too much involved in stuff because, like, we were never really close. She was kind of a bitch. Not a good person. You know, 6 of one, half dozen the other, and because of that, I never really got close to her, but she was Jewish, and I did get to try a lot of foods from that. Her parents were very nice. My, like, step-grandparents, lovely people, very friendly. Got to go to, try some stuff in the Jewish side of, Chicago kind of deal. Cleveland, Chicago. Very good food there. Like, damn. I could go for a chocolate seltzer sometime again. It's simple, but it's so good. But my stepmother also could not cook. She really could not cook. And I'm like, I was just talking about the dusty soup. My stepmother could not read instructions and cook. Because, like, I was really busy at the time. She was the only one in the house with, like, nothing to fucking do. Because she didn't have a job or anything like that. I was, like, in college and high school at the same time. Because I was that kind of overachiever. There's no surprise I'm a burnout now in some ways. I've been recovering, though, after years. It's been nice to actually just feel like I can apply myself to things without an anxiety attack coming on. But because she was, like, the one doing nothing in the house, she would cook sometimes, which I get it. I get it. Cooking is not easy, and I appreciate food. I appreciate cooking for someone. When I could actually eat it, though. Because, well, there's the broccoli incident, for example. The steamed broccoli incident, where I'm working on stuff, and then I catch this god-awful whiff of, like, it smells like a gym. It smells like gym socks. Burning gym socks. And this immediately pulls me out of my fugue state of working on stuff. Because, like, it shouldn't be burning. The house should not have funny burning smells in it. So, I get up, I follow the smell into the kitchen, where there's a smoking pot on the stove. I go over there, I turn it off, and I look inside, and there's just a piece of broccoli stuck in it. A piece of very burnt on one side broccoli. And at this point, I'm incredibly confused. So I go over to find her like, hey, what are you cooking? Oh, I was steaming some broccoli. Now, when I tell you this broccoli was half burnt, I meant it because it was raw broccoli on one side, burnt on the other, and just not... nothing. So, I don't know what was happening with her, but that sure was one of those moments where it's like, I realize I really can't depend on any of the adults in my life. That one was just particularly egregious, though, because, like, the other one... when she used to steam a reactor 4, she didn't add any water is the thing. She just put it in there, put it on the stove, and just left it. Just for me to find later where it was, like, starting to get very much like it was gonna, like, actually catch on fire level of burnt out. Also, I love this song. This is actually, like, my favorite song on this album. But, I remember trying to add garlic at my first meal in the cap fell and it all fell in. The sad thing is, like, as a youth, that would be terrifying. For me, the me of now would say delicious. But again, I am certified garlic sicko. I put raw garlic on a lot of stuff. It's so dirty on this fucking wall. Where are you still dirty at, you son of a bitch? I'm pressing tab repeatedly. We'll find out later. Yeah, because it's just that item. So that's always stressful when an ingredient does that. The other experience I've had with that was like... Again, I am busy, pretty busy in like high school, because again, doing 2 schoolings at once. So she asked me to print off a recipe for her to cook because, you know, I'm... Specifically at the time, I'm doing like math classes and culinary classes. So at the time I was thinking, you know, maybe I'll go be a chef. Like a high-end one. And I print off a recipe for her because I'm pretty fucking busy. And let that be and hope everything's okay. And then, you know, it's dinner time. It's one of those dinners where we're forced to all sit together at the table because it's... Things were awkward and it's like, you know, the parents who are doing their best to really force you to like connect and stuff when all you want to do is get back to work. That was me at the time. I was very reclusive as a teenager. Hasn't really changed, truth be told. Oh, you have a sippy of water. Thank you, Kayusha. I suppose, let me add, the recipe I gave her was like a very simple chicken piccata. Like, 0 effort, you pound out the chicken, dust it with flour, pan fry it, then make the sauce chicken piccata. Really, really simple. Because that's the thing, chicken piccata is one of those dishes that seems a little intimidating, but it's actually profoundly simple. And I'm very concerned when I come to the table and I see a glass tray of mush. Of very sour-smelling mush. Because, you know, it's chicken piccata. Chicken piccata is one of those dishes where you just, again, you dust flour on things, you pan cook them, and then you make a quick sauce. Like a very quick sauce. And I try to, like, you know, be polite and eat because that, you know, that's what you do. People are giving you food. And, oh my god, it's so fucking sour. And then I realized she threw everything in that recipe into a dish pan and just baked it. She threw like, I think it's like 2 cups of flour. It's suggested for you to dust them in. Just, you know, basic amount. Unaltered chicken breast, white wine, and lemon juice into the pan and just put that in the oven to bake. And what was left was sour mush and something resembling chicken breast that was still totally white in color and also sour but also incredibly bland because it was only sour on the outside. Because again, this was unaltered chicken breast. They hadn't been pounded out or cut up or anything. They were just the whole chicken breast. Breath of the Wild cooking style. God, that's pretty apt. And like, I tried to eat some of it, but I couldn't lie at some point because it was just impossible. I told her I can't eat this, and she fucking cried about it. It's like, please, I gave you instructions. I get the Adventure Time DLC. I plan to. I actually need to buy 2 still, but I am planning to get that and the DLC because I got invited to play that probably with Shrimproni next week. Because we do enjoy our chill shrimp cleaning streams together. I do enjoy, too, from a little I got to poke of it at the demo. I don't mind moving on to it already. The funny thing is, I haven't actually watched too much Adventure Time. I watched a little of it. But it was a little past my time in terms of when it started airing. Like, from what I've seen, though, it's very good. And I think the Lich is really cool. And what tidbits I've seen are nice. It's just sadly, by that point I was already like full-blown weeaboo. Never saw it, too weird for me. It's one of those animations that sadly is like not existing as much now. Of just a unique animation with like actual, with like a good blend of, you know, episodic stories, but also fairly silly at the same time. That sort of thing is kind of dying as like an art form, apparently. Apparently kids are... Oh shit, it's the S! Look at that! Hold on. No, I should do this with like a smaller head. Give me a second. 0 degree? Yeah, let's do that. We gotta do something here, everyone. Cool S's here. There we go. That's what we're talking about. It's a little janky because this fur was already getting cleaned up, but look at that. We got the cool S. Hell yeah. Actually, let's actually get some soap on here, maybe. Now, hold on. Let's hit the shop. Because we have, like, money. I just want more of the professional grade stuff. Buy that real quick. I think this is gonna be like... What else am I gonna spend this money on anyway? Let's try... I think multi-purpose? Yeah. A lot of this is just multi-purpose here. Let me try out this wall real quick, because, like, what is still dirty here? It still didn't clean it? Honestly, of all the animation stuff I feel like I should be trying to watch sometime, I still need to go watch Over the Garden Wall. I've heard such fantastic things about that one. It sounds like exactly my kind of show, too, even for being a kid's show. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we gotta get the cool ass out there. 99% of bacteria. The 99% of bacteria is not gonna survive me. That's all I can say here. Just damn, when the cleaning thing, when the soap head works, it feels so good. It just doesn't always work, but this is such a wide area of like the same materials. It's like, hold on, we just gotta do that. I don't know, that it feels like it's like a sassy emphasis on the bacteria there is what I gotta say with how the caps lock did that. Speaking of which, it's always kind of funny how now people think, like, what is it? Not see. Some people are intimidated by, just normal punctuation and capitalization. What the fuck are you doing here? Is it just too formal for some people? Am I just supposed to be forever ironic for them? That's 3 for that too easily. There we go. Oh god, yeah. I can never forget the rocket. Mostly because it had been so long since I played Half-Life Episode 2 that it just added to the challenge, you know? I cannot complain about that. It was fun. Just getting my son over there. It was like a happy family trying to go on vacation. Except going terribly. Because Alex couldn't carry him. And then the helicopter, god, I still... The fact that the helicopter was targeting it specifically... It feels like it anyway. I will not forget that. That's like a fucking... Not as Dota, but like Dragon Age pop-up of, Atia will remember that. Intimidated by strong, independent shrimp. But the helicopter can be intimidated all at once. I'm gonna kill it no matter what. It will die for its sins. Almost done with this part of the cleaning. And let's switch over to... Oh, 15er. Can't go wrong with the 15 degrees nozzle. It just fucking does it all, honestly. Cannot compare to anything else. As they should, as they should. Also, hey there, Rosebud. Never let your inner whimsy be gone. Even if a game will not let you be whimsy because it's like a storytelling piece of bullshit sometimes. Looking at you hunt down the Freeman. Honestly, the Gnome Run was not nearly as bad as Hunt Down the Freeman was. That's what I have to say, actually. The Gnome Run was better than Shadow the Hedgehog of Half-Life. That's not hard to say. But it's also, like, just a terrible realization I've had. Now, I don't know when I'm gonna get back to Half-Life mods. It might be soon, it might not be. I do want to get into Entropy Zero, probably. For the good version of being the baddies. It's not 06 bad. Are you sure about that? Sonic 06 was like... Yeah, like, that's the thing. Hunt Down the Freeman and Sonic 06 are just uniquely own levels of bad. Like, how can both of them be that bad? I still gotta give the guy who made Hunt Down the Freeman props, because, you know, it's a fan-made game, actually made, but also should have been made. Just also unrepentantly... It is unrepentantly edgy and goofy, and I can love it for that sometimes. But never forgetty. Never forget Alaska. I can't forget Alaska. I'm just gonna try and, like, not address the elephant in the room with that one big, dirty like, stall next to me. Yeah, there's shit to do right now. Go away. Don't make me think about you. Because, oh god, these stalls. I think we're just gonna hit them with, like, the big soap. And hope that gets most of it. Yeah, because over here, look at this. It's, like, almost done being cleaned. This is a nice-looking bathroom, honestly. Like, a very classical style. Arphil, what did I miss? Not much. Just musing about how Hunt Down the Freeman was worse than the Gnome Run is part of it. Hunt Down the Freeman still just stands out so uniquely bad because of how long it is what I have to say. Like, anyone can fuck up game design for a single level of a game they like make a mod of. One was made to be a fulfilling challenge. The other was just suffering for no good reason. I sure love being smitten from space for, like, walking the wrong way. Kind of challenges going on in that game. Okay. This is Brazil. Oh, I forgot to change the title of the stream. You're right. I did change what the stream was. We have escaped Brazil for now, but cans in Brazil was an experience. If you want to check the VOD later to witness Brazil, hey, I did like 2 hours of it, and then it's like, I'm getting a little bit of a headache. Also, speaking of things, I need to go change the music real quick. Ads are happening anyway, so let's go Alt-Tab over for that. And I go look at VLC. What do I got going on? Because that was just a Haircuts for Men with one of my favorite albums of theirs. Which, what is the title again? I cannot entirely read that. I see big and right. That's kanji, but I cannot tell what all that means. You know, I nearly lost all my shit in Carnival. It was a bad time. Let's just play some of this. Now we're going to be playing some of Mabisuo here. We're going to be playing Hentai Jazz Deluxe. I always think it's important to credit musicians. Mabisuo, I believe, also is from Argentina, so I suppose fitting choice of music. Hentai Jazz Deluxe cans and did I stutter? It's called such because it has, can't pronounce her name. I don't remember her name, actually, entirely. Chinese lesbian lady from Chainsaw Man. It has her and her harem. Lord of the Rings on the other monitor. I'm so sorry for you. To explain, I have a certain aversion to Lord of the Rings that I cannot escape. I'm trying to escape it, but it's gonna be a long time. And that my mom, the one I actually talk to still, got very into Lord of the Rings. So much so that all of her usernames and everything became, like, Galadriel for a while. She finally stopped that. Like, thank God she did. I'm glad you do, because I'm just... Understand Cans, and she wore the fucking elf crown to the wedding. Because she got remarried, and she wore the fucking Galadriel crown to her wedding. Hey, Carolines, welcome back. Brazil is taking a break because I had a headache. So we're power washing instead. We are finding inner peace through washing a bathroom. This is actually genuinely pretty peaceful, though. It helps that I have good music going. Like, to be cringe is to be free, and I agree with that. But I can't stand Lord of the Rings. She would put on more than once a year. She would put all of them on, including the extended edition, and just have it playing, and I could hear it through the entire little apartment. And I couldn't escape it. I couldn't escape Lord of the Rings. And then eventually she went over to be a Star Trek geek. I mean, she was already a bit of a Trekkie, and then she joined like one of those IRL Trek groups. Trilogy all day, the extent. Ugh. No. No. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm really glad you're having fun. It's just, it's one of those things that it's not bad. It's just specifically the movies that I'm sick of with them because they're lovely. But not only do they kind of like fuck up how informed people are about the... Ah! Wait, why isn't that working? Why didn't the radiation work? Hold on. Let me check that. It should be working. Because, like, I had to redo the redeems real quick over here. It's a wild statement, but it's two. It's true is all I can say. Yeah, so, like... Which? Yes. Active triggers. Test. Well, it is working. I'm guessing Twitch was being troublesome. That's my guess. Sorry, radiation time. Radiation is not working. It's bad, really bad. Yeah, usually, but you know, we're just the irradiated shrimp from Walmart. You'll be fine. I'll be fine at least. I'm not sure about you, everyone. I'll be fine at least. You know... Let's get these cleaned up. So there's like tiny little bits of dirt on these. There we go. What's left? The wall. Sink? Okay, that makes sense for the sink. Like, just weird spots being dirty still. But no, it's like... deprive us of our healthy glow. No, you do need a little bit of radiation. It, you know, the star that burns brightest, burns, you know, twice as quickly kind of deal. I didn't reload. That's what the problem was. So that gets a lot of this up. Not all of it, but like a lot of it. Because, you know, there's so many contained spaces on this map. The soap is actually useful. Look, all I can say about the radiation redeem is that someday I will have to address the elephant put in the room. That day is not today. And you will continue to be... Awful puns will continue until shrimp morale improves. Okay. Concrete. That's concrete, baby. It's a hearty snack, you know. It kind of sits like a rock in your stomach. By the way, everyone, I do have the mascot to make and model, but I had a realization for something horrible I could do with all the, like, TTS stuff that exists. I could give y'all a Billy Bass to play with. Just make a really simple Billy Bass kind of thing. And there you go. There's your TTS pet. Because, like, sure, that'd be very simple, but not the bad kind of simple. Because real talk, it is kind of funny how those things kind of just died out. When they would be hilarious if we could get them to actually work with, like, smartphones and all that. I've seen someone with, like, the Alexa set up to work off of a talking fish, and I think that's the funniest fucking thing. Patent dispute? Was there? I believe it. There's patent disputes and petty stuff like that are how things like that usually die. Custom created settings on donations. That's what I would do with it. I would have to stress test it with, like, the B-movie script, because that's how I always do stress testing. Who needs lorem ipsum when you can just B-movie script? Or, you know, the Navy SEALs copy-paste. Those are both, I think, the strongest choices for, like, doing a test like that. And I can read it for you. I mean, that would be if I made one that was like a sunfish for that. Because I could. Singing mountain fish TTS in the future. Oh god, yeah. Well, I could do a mounted shrimp one to, like, if I ever record myself as something. Songs around the fish itself. God! Music patent trolls are, like, the plague of our existence, everyone, and most of that we can blame on Metallica, I believe. Like, Metallica was specifically, I think, incredibly malicious about, part of getting DMCA as it is now. This is if I'm remembering correctly. I might be remembering wrong. Shrimps do give misinformation pretty easily. I like how he left, like, a fucking outline of himself there. And the shrimp shares his treasure because he's a little shellfish. Eh. I can be shellfish if I want to be shellfish, is all I can say. Let's do this now. Yeah, like, specifically, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the music because of just how aggressive that's going. Because apparently, that same kind of thing is going to be a problem soon in that, now, because of AI covers existing for music, now they're trying to use AI to find those. Guess what's getting pinged in turn? Vocaloid covers of music and VTubers. So, you know, yeah, it's ruining another thing for us again. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lucky? Just gonna keep happening until something happens, it feels like. There we go. Oh my god, the corner here. That's so fucking filthy. Toilet. Toilet still dirty? John. The John. Oh god, the angles. Some of this areas being dirty is kind of a nightmare, though, like, in terms of little specks being missed. But no, it's just, I have the power to do things. Mostly what I need is the time and the brain bandwidth. Mostly the time. I have so many things I want to do, but my brain can only work for so many things at once. I wish I could do more. I have so many ship posts I wish to indulge in. How's this door hinge still? Okay. What is left dirty then? Because, like... We are now in the nightmare find the spot of dirt phase of the game. Okay, that's that at least. What's dirty over here? Don't shrimp post without consent. I mean, you can always shrimp post. The question is, will the shrimps approve of your shrimp post? If they don't, they'll come and, like, find you. Feeling that you reminded me from the music title. Oh? What'd you find? It is still dirty. MHM. I have not heard of that, but I might be misremembering some things. Who knows? What is still... What? Ah, Miss Hentai Music. I've never actually heard that channel. Great music. Alright, bet. Now we'll go look into that later. Cubicle door frame. The door frame is still dirty. You know, I like playing the occasional, like, spot the thing game. Like, you know, where's Wally-esque bullshit. But... Happy when you see the shit I'm putting up with right now. Where on earth is that last bit of dirt? Okay, cistern pipe. Cool. But it's still dirty. The hand dryers are still dirty. Ah, what? Okay. Okay. Cleaning up the mess we made in Brazil. Yes, we are. It was a very bloody mess with how many bullets we get and stuff, so we're just gonna clean a little. What is dirty over here? Light conduit. Clean streets, clean tiles. Soothingly cleaning tile. What is still dirty from this fucking conduit? Are we for real? Is it on this side? I don't know. You know, let's check what is still dirty. One of the ceiling panels. Which one? It's this one. Where are you still dirty at? Where are you still dirty at? It might be behind something that's like... There we go. Okay. We're almost done. See, like, maybe the barest bit of dirt on that side? There we go. Okay. Door hinges. That's easy. One of those moments where you wish you had like a hand scrub option because of just how janky some of the stuff is. Wait. Okay, so these also count as the pipes. Sure, that's not too bad. It could be much worse. It could be so much worse. I don't think it be how it is, but it do, everyone. It do. Hey there, Hefner. Welcome in. It says we're in Brazil, but we are currently relaxing outside of Brazil. Brazil is a very loud place. Where's the other dirty wall? It's that one, yes, but... Let's just mark these and see where they're at. Just... Is it really just this one? No, go there. It's not go there. Camelot's a very silly place. I trust the Camelot silliness to be a little more easygoing. A little less loud than Brazil's silliness. There were so many incomprehensible memes. Where even was that last bit of dirt at? Then... One more wall. One more wall. I do love old Monty Python. Like, the songs and dance of Camelot are silly, but much less noisy than Brazil. But I mean to say, Brazilian Drug Dealer 3 is under $4, by the way, if that's a game you think you'd be interested in. It's not a it's not a boomer shooter, but it's not a Doom wad. It's actually it's actually something else. It's actually Quake. It certainly feels like it. This wall. This wall. Where even is it dirty at? Do you see this shit, everyone? Textures are the plant. If we complain about that. Where even was the dirt? I don't know! Okay. I just love the dude rotating as we actually work through this. What a lovely little bathroom. I really can't understand why they're gonna turn this into a club. Can't believe this is the same place that I bought. You're a miracle worker is what you are. And I'm thinking, do I really want a bunch of sweaty Gen Zs grinding at the place, or I want this luxury washroom where you can spend a penny in peace, albeit at a higher price? Now that does have an appeal. Making someone pay for a bathroom. Use. Terrible. It was a nice level. It was pretty relaxing. Let's see. I think I'll do the treehouse next time, but oh, I have to admit my head is actually still a little fuzzy feeling. I think we're gonna stop here. Hey, you're playing Power Wash? Yes, I am. I needed a break. 2 hours. That game is like a 2-hour burst kind of game. It's a good game, though. I am enjoying it a lot. It's just... It's a lot of game. It is condensed levels of jank and fun. But oh my god, is it janky. Alright, let's get this. Let's switchy over to here. Yeah, it looks like that one time it crashed was just OBS being a little shitter. Oh, then my music is off because jank... Because for some reason... There's a problem with this thing and how it works. There we go. Let's up that a little. Nice game to chinwag with people. I can't really do it alone. Power Wash is good for that. I will say it is okay alone, but I honestly it's kind of like very much of a fun game to just idle and chill with friends more. I'm gonna get to that next week. It sounds like, which is gonna be fun. Otherwise, it's like also just blasting like music or a podcast. It's better than doing nothing, but I don't feel like drawing at that time kind of mood. So the thing is, most of the time, thank you for the what? Let me check why some things are not working real quick. Because that should have worked. Give me 1 second. Twitch. Let's check it out. Because Twitch should be working here. Let me do something real quick. We're gonna take just a second here. Let me try that redeem myself real quick, because I'm just a little frustrated with how they're not working. Because it's working on there. I'm gonna fix that real quick, and then I will be reading off. Oh. If not that, I will probably have to do some testing later, but I'm right here. So that redeem, why isn't it working? I'll have to do something about this later. How frustrating. Because I did just, like, update my login on there. I don't know. I think it's because I just had to redo stuff on, like, that side. Maybe it's acting a little fussy. We'll figure it out later. In due time, at least. But with that said, it's getting late. My head's a little hurty. Pardon me. Of course I might. I'll see how I feel. I might, once the headache goes away, start drawing a little. I have a bad habit about that, I have to admit. But I have work to do. And that's the fun thing. Like, I have been working on a lot of stuff lately. With that said, though, yeah, it's getting late. Ugh. Ow. Ooh, ow. Crunchies. And we're gonna go ahead and go right into... saying this, but I'm still looking at things. Oh, there's someone else playing Half-Life. How about we go over... We're gonna go raid over to, oh no, I think I already did raid in Coffee recently. Coffee. I'm gonna raid into, Lolly Kiwi. Because, you know, she's going. She's chilling. It's fine, but it always is. Yes, have a good one, everyone. Hey, everyone. Wow. Yeah, that's telling me how tired I am. I'm messing that up. Have a good night, everyone. See you around, Joseph. My spine will always be crunching. I mean, my exoskeleton's a little fucked. I will get comfy, Melamama. Thank you for the stream. Have a good rest of your night. And thank you, and have a good rest of your night as well, son, bro. Get some good rest, everyone. Because... Oh, bit too loud. Okay. Let me turn it down a little. That should be good now. Hopefully. Funny thing is, like, I actually am rather quiet, so I always have to mess with volume cues. That is my personal hell for being a quiet little shrimp. So with that said, though, this quiet little shrimp needs to go rest her voice a little. I'll see you around, everyone. Take it easy.